The tree of liberty has been thirsty for too long. I am the spark, the powder, the match, the shot that rang, the line in the patch. I am the night they tossed the tea, the oath they swore to die free. You can chain my hands, you can break my bones, but you'll never own my soul. I am the fire in the midnight sky, the reason tyrants die. I am 1776, lightning, thunder, iron, and grit. Every musket, every fist. I am 1776. Oh, 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 oh. I am 1776. I am the flag they tried to burn, the shot that made the empire turn. I am the rebel, the Minuteman, the ink that wrote we can. We hold these truths, hear my boots on the cobblestone, hear my war cry, shake the throne, hear my drum, you know it's near, your reign of fear ends here. I am 1776, lightning, thunder, iron, and grit, every musket, every fist. I am 1776. Oh, oh, I am 1776.
Ooh. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, everybody?
I thought that was the George puppet. That voice. That was
Morning.
pretty-
Hey, Mark. Good morning.
Morning, George. How are you? Morning, Trixie.
Morning.
Happy Frisky Friday. We're gonna
Yeah.
have fun today.
I'm gonna put something up real quick before I do the prayer, boy. We got a lot of jam-packed stuff for today. We're gonna have some fun. But this happened, and it's real too. It was after the State of the Union address. How cool is that? It did. I checked it out. That's true. That was that rift with the smiley, the bottom rift was there before the State of the Union, and then afterwards 2 more coronal holes opened up. I thought that was really cool.
We should show that again on later.
Yeah.
I think that's what I think that's a message from God that God's got a sense of humor putting that one up.
He was happy with what went on in the chambers, huh? I thought that was cool, though. That's all. Yeah. Well, let's get rocking and rolling here. Well,
Let's
Sean
go.
will pop in when he gets in here, I guess, whenever. He likes to be so fashionably late. Whoops. All right. I have to read with feeling, so I have to do this. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And that's Philippians 4:6-7. Amen.
Amen, Trixie.
Yeah. So what a week. And Hillary Clinton yesterday, lying. I'm surprised her pantsuit didn't start on fire.
She is such a lowlife, such an absolute scumbag.
Yeah.
But the fun's going to happen today, right? Isn't Bill supposed to come in?
Yeah,
today?
Billy Boy. They got the pictures of him in the pool with the young kid.
Yeah, and the hot tub, and the one with somebody sitting on his lap, all kinds of great stuff. And I
Well,
love the
Hillary
way
got
Hillary.
yeah.
Sorry.
Well, Hillary got upset because Laura Boebert was passing some stuff around
Yeah,
Yeah.
about
I love
Hillary.
that. Oh, you know, it was classic because Hillary was having a meltdown along with all the leftists, and I guess she put something about it on X, and Lauren Boebert responded directly to her X message saying, "Don't worry, no U.S. ambassadors were harmed during the taking of today's photo."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Well,
which
I
is
got exclusive footage from inside the hearing.
oh
Somebody
cool.
leaked it. I found it. I dug around. I don't know.
Trixie gets everything, man. She brings us into inside baseball on everything.
It was, I couldn't believe somebody leaked this, but they did.
Look, Mrs. Clinton, we don't want to be here all day either. So just tell us how you killed Mr. Epstein and we can all go home, okay? I mean, everyone knows you killed him. Just tell us how you did it.
Okay, look, I knew the guards were asleep. So I took the keys, I turned off the cameras, I went into Jeffrey Epstein's cell, and I saw him sleeping. So I just grabbed one of his shirts and I choked him with it. He kind of woke up, but I actually think he enjoyed it because he was smiling as I was choking him, which was kind of strange. But anyway, I made it look like a suicide and I got back home just in time for dinner.
That makes a lot of sense.
She was the Orange Flash, probably an orange jumpsuit. That's what I'm thinking.
That-
Ooh,
oh, gas.
George, did you fart?
No, I did my speakers.
Good, because that would have been a bad one. Oh man.
You really want to hear a lot here? It should come up now.
You know, you do that, and my head's gonna explode on this side because it's so loud.
Well,
Yeah, that one had a lot of resonance to it, actually.
Mhm. Yeah, Florida's Trump said, yeah, and then he shot himself in the back of his head. and then Char's got, what does it matter now?
it's very hard to do that. I even had my shoulder done, and I still have a hard time
Yeah.
shooting myself in the back
Well,
of the
you
head.
know, that joke though, that thing that Lauren Boebert saying no U.S. ambassadors were harmed during the taking of today's photo. You know, that was a direct reference to Christopher Stevens. Remember in
Mhm.
Libya
Yep,
that she
yep.
left to get
Well,
murdered.
Vince Foster, too, because supposedly he shot himself on the bench in Washington, D.C. Was it twice?
Oh, you mean Chelsea's dad?
No,
Chelsea's?
that's the one that, Hubble. Hubble.
Oh, that's right. That's Chelsea's
Hubble,
dad.
yeah, because if you
It's
put
hard.
Hubble's kid and Chelsea next to each other, they look like twins.
Yeah.
Ah, glad you could join us, Sean. How you doing today?
Good morning. How are you?
How you feeling?
A lot better. A lot better.
You look better. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Mark. You got your glasses on, I see.
Remember?
Wait, I mean, you look better.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
there
no, you don't. No, you don't.
I got, today is Friday, and you guys were really picking on me the other day.
Well, we can't have a sandwich
Oh,
today.
okay, here we go.
Yeah, no sandwich today.
Oh, yes, you can.
Where's the lettuce? Tell me you grab the lettuce.
Thought you had it. Oh boy, I'm on it. Turkey cheese, tomatoes coming up.
Don't forget pickles.
Oh, that's
Oh
good.
man, you guys are nice. She's whipping you up like she
That's
does
good
Rico,
stuff.
huh?
I was standing there with that crop going smacking.
But you noticed that show was cutting that tomato. See how far she was away.
Yeah.
Are you saying that,
Shut.
that we have to get you a sandwich? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you guys are making me a sandwich.
There
That's
you go.
John,
There you go. I like
pretty
that.
soon you're going to be cleaning her pool.
I can't. No, that's Rico's job. Rico
Oh,
has to
okay.
do that.
Yeah, I
Rico
can't take
love it.
Rico's job.
Yeah, I
Good
can't.
morning,
I can't.
everybody.
I can't afford the unemployment not to have him do that no more. Yeah.
Chat's full in there, I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I see Denise who just came in the house. Denise 15. Good morning, and Cat Shiner.
It's
Good morning,
growing.
everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, got all the regular suspects there. Hey, did anybody hear the good news out of Missouri? The House passed a bill permanently banning males from invading female school sports.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, one state at a time, but we're making a little bit of progress there.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right. So we were talking. What the heck was it? Yes, you know how the SAVE Act is supposed to be going in front of Congress and everything, and Thune is saying he doesn't have time to do it. This is what they were doing up in the Capitol, but they didn't have time to do the hearing on the SAVE Act.
Yeah,
You have been hanging around the Senate much. Come on in. Oh yeah, and the senator came too. Everybody knows Baby Dog's story, right?
How
the dog
ridiculous.
days of the Senate.
Yeah, can you believe the hubris of those clowns? I mean, and the narcissism in that. I mean, they really think the whole world's centered around them. And meanwhile, the whole freaking world's blowing up and they're playing with their puppy dogs down in the Senate chamber.
Well, shows you how much they care.
You probably have 100% of Republicans that want to see voter ID. You probably have 85% of Democrats that want to see voter ID.
Yeah, right.
And these,
Oh, you mean the humans?
these out of touch fools
Yep.
are doing that shit. I mean, you have what's the old saying? You have one job, do it, right? One job.
Yeah.
Get me started on a Friday. Don't get me
Freaking hard.
started.
Yeah, this is supposed to be fun day, Sean.
I'm gonna
Sunday.
go. Yeah, I'm gonna go bonkers.
I go bonkers every day.
Tricks, can you give me
Oh, let me start. Oh, let me start. I'm trying to hold back.
Tricks, can you give me a sandwich?
Yeah.
Wait till Monday.
What'd you say, Sean?
Testy there.
I didn't understand.
I'm not testy. I'm just thinking I'm going to lull him into a false sense of complacency, and then I'll nail him Tuesday.
I'm gonna overtalk her. I'm gonna call her TT.
What's
I
that?
just gotta show. I just gotta show this to George.
Testy Trixie.
Yeah,
I'm not testy.
I gotta show
I
this to
don't have
George. George,
testicles.
you talk about this, and this kind of quantifies it. Nationwide count of American Muslim elected officials by state. Looks like Jersey is the largest number.
No,
followed by
unfortunately, Michigan. Oh, Jersey's 40. Holy
Jersey's 40. Yeah, we we have the highest tax rate. It seems like in the state, and now we have the highest Muslim official, elected officials in the country. But look at that. Look at around the country.
Yep.
Look at those
Look at the
numbers.
Midwest, there's nothing. Right in the smack in the middle.
Well,
Yep.
and there's a corollary to that too, Sean. Do you know that the highest rate of unwed births for goats is also in Michigan?
Nah.
I don't know if it's a coincidence.
Wait.
You know?
Nah.
Yeah. No.
Nah.
That's bad. That was really bad.
That's a really bad joke.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Michigan, look at it's all southern Michigan too, isn't it, Mark? There's no they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
keep it up north at all because those rednecks would take care of them right away.
Yeah, Dearborn is
Well, let me
good.
tell you something.
You know what all the rednecks
now,
up
it's
here?
getting out of hand.
You know what all the rednecks up here are doing, and this is no bullshit. It includes one of my nephews. They're all raising a bunch of goats because it's dirt cheap. They eat anything, so everybody's getting a bunch of little baby goats and letting them go eat everything in their back pasture, and then they're selling them for top dollar to the Muslims down in Dearborn.
Yeah, well, they say if you
What are they
Kill
doing?
them
To kill them at Eastern Market?
But no, actually, they come up here. I don't know. Yeah, I think they do it on Facebook, like Facebook Marketplace. And
I meant
these
slaughter
guys will
them.
literally come up here in like a regular passenger car or like a little SUV, and they got plastic on the back. And they'll come up and they want to buy them live, and they'll tie up their legs, throw them in the trunk of their car
Okay,
or
that's
in the
enough.
back
We
of
don't
their
want to
SUV.
get.
Yeah. Well,
kill a Muslim, slave
because
a
for
goat.
halal, they got special ways they got to kill them.
Yeah, that's
and so.
yeah.
You know, like,
But apparently they pay outrageous money. They're getting like way more than you get for beef, because they just can't get enough goat meat down in Dearbornistan, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not enough girlfriends.
Well, they
ride
passed
a horse, save a cowboy, kill
Yeah.
a Muslim, save a
It
goat.
saves on a date. Saves on
Was
a
it?
date. you could date it and then you could eat it, right? So
Didn't Dearborn pass an ordinance though where they're allowed to slaughter them in their backyards and everything now? And when I saw that, I was like, no.
Yeah. Well, you know why that is
That's
because the whole
disgusting.
freaking Dearborn city council is all
Yeah, they're all Muslims. I
Yeah.
know. So you were talking about babies. You guys were talking about babies. I just wanted to throw this up.
But when it comes to the corruption that is plundering, it's plundering America. There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have pillaged an estimated $19 billion from the American taxpayer. Oh, we have all the information. And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President, J.D. Vance. We'll get it done. And if we're able to find enough of that fraud, we will actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly. That's the kind of money you're talking about. We'll balance our budget. The Somali pirates who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world where bribery, corruption, and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception. Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration and open borders brings those problems right here to the USA. And it is the American people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates, rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games.
I just want to pay you that way. We haven't done the babies in a while, and I got it sent to me twice yesterday. So I like that one. Did you see little Pete Hegseth with the little flip in his hair, and then they even did the tranny with the glasses on. That's who the one with the long hair was. I thought that was pretty.
But that's what I don't like about that is because babies are so innocent, and then they put the faces of these truly evil monsters and babyize them, and I don't like that because it's almost humanizing these filthy scumbags that are destroying our country.
Point, Mark. It could be a good point.
Yeah. So I hate to be a downer on Frisky Friday. I didn't mean to do that. At least I didn't ask Trixie to make me a sandwich.
No.
Oh, now you're kissing up to Trixie now.
Huh?
See, Trix?
What?
Huh? What? Huh? What?
Huh?
Nice of you to join us.
I don't understand anything she's saying.
Are you making us a sandwich?
I can't understand a word he's saying. It's not it's the accent. It's a little bit tough for me to hear.
I can't hear you, Sean. I can't understand. I can't understand a damn thing you're saying.
It's probably the accent.
Yeah. It's that Jersey shit coming out.
The Jersey accent.
It's the Jersey.
Jersey accent. Hey, that's right.
Hey, I want to take a poll among chat. Do you see how out of the male members of Wake Up Patriots, I think I'm the only one who really gives Trixie the respect she deserves. Just saying it.
What a crock
Are you saying that me and were sausage? Yeah, what a yeah.
Hey, you call it what you want. It might
That's
be
not what you
that's
not what you tell George.
Let me put my boots on. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got something here real quick, just so everybody remembers to do it.
This is George Washington, the original Patriot. Give these two fellow Patriots a thumbs up.
You got it, George. Thumbs up.
Absolutely, the OG Patriot. Thumbs
We're
high.
ready to ride for 45.
Let's go.
We didn't make that. That was Jack Martin that made that. The pastor.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he said that. That's the way we could remind people and put the thumbs up. I thought that was kind of cool.
Idea.
He said that.
I got breaking news from RD Bull, who just said we could understand Mark.
There you go.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I got no accent, George. No accent.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Audie
You
Bull?
guys sound like you're from Canada, Mark. You're up there so
Audie
close to
Bull
the border.
is
Yeah.
I,
You got that
I think
Canadian accent.
I think it's the men get. You guys want to hear? I'm going to play Rubio. This is George's.
I have to tell you directly and personally that I regret voting for you for Secretary of State. I yield back.
May I respond?
You may, sir.
Well, first of all, your regret for voting for me confirms I'm doing a good job.
Well, that's just
Your
a
record
flippant
and what you
statement,
stand
Mr.
for.
Secretary.
Can I respond, Mr. Chairman?
Yep.
First of all, I'm actually very proud of the work we've done with USAID. For example, I don't regret cutting $10 million for male circumcisions in Mozambique. I don't know how that makes us stronger and more prosperous as a nation.
It's a good point.
$14 million for social cohesion in Mali, whatever the hell that means. I can go on and on. I got the list here, and there's more. I didn't even bring the whole list. In the case of El Salvador, absolutely. Absolutely. We deported gang members, including the one you had a margarita with.
I'll tell you. Let me tell you something. I tell you, Marco Rubio's got a great future. That's all I can say. When I first met him, I had what? Well,
I agree.
you know, when I first met him, I told you the story about that we brought all those bikers from. But he appreciated it, and he remembers all the time. Every time I see him, he thanks me for it. So, but I mean, he's very respectful. I think his big change is he became a born again Christian. I think he's really heavy into the churches and stuff now, and the job that he got. Let me tell you something. It's not easy, and Trump just hits him with more and more.
Which one of the 16 jobs that he has?
I love the Marco memes. Every time something happens, it's got Marco sitting on the couch with that look like this, and Marco has to be whatever, and you know, oh, it's great. It's great.
I think Marco really. I wasn't too sure about him and everything, but man, he's doing such a good job with everything that he does. He's impressing the heck out of me. So that's why I could see him running with Vance and Vance on the top, Rubio on the bottom, you know, and then let Vance.
I think the race is back and forth. I mean, it could go back and forth for like 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Keep the American
Vance Rubio, then Rubio Vance, and then it could go back again. Vance and Rubio.
Has a president in history ever ran as vice president? I don't know that answer, so I'm asking.
That's a good trivia question.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay, so we have our trivia question for the week.
I'm thinking. I
just
can't.
wondering. Now, I'm not saying
I don't believe so.
So my question is this.
Oh well, he got shot. What's his name? JFK. The vice president became president, right? When JFK
I'm saying as a president.
He's saying the opposite.
Somebody that was president in history, have they ever took the role of running as vice president, whether they made vice president or not? Have they ever even campaigned?
I will jump in and say no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I
That could
say
be
I don't
historic,
think so.
George, what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
But the thing is though, I think the difference between J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio, frankly, is that you can trust Vance. Marco Rubio, I always thought was the biggest piece of shit, and I think unfortunately, I think he gave away his character earlier on. Now, having said that, I don't think anybody could have been a better Secretary of State under President Trump in this term. I mean, I am just can't believe what a great job he's doing. So I'm
Would you
completely
say
behind
he
him.
redeemed himself in your
What?
eyes?
I think he has to an extent, but the other side of it is you can't change your character. And I think at the end of the day, I think he's
Except God.
He's out for himself. He's smart enough. He's smart as hell that he knows to do a really good job right here, because that could be a springboard for the presidency. But I think he's a rhino at heart. I think he proved himself to be a rhino at heart. He proved it through his voting record. Look at his voting record in the Senate. And
What do you think, Sean?
Well, God could change anybody's character. Put it that way.
Okay, Sean. Oh, the Sean down here. The Sean down here.
Yeah, not the Sean.
Well, you didn't say brown shirt.
The Sean.
So, I think he has redeemed himself in my eyes. I think he's wonderful. Having said that, I think you always have to be cautious, right? So,
Yeah.
But I think he has redeemed himself. And
Yeah.
TSM says, AI says, no former U.S. president has ever run for or held the office of vice president after leaving the presidency. So that's that answer. So we know next time you do a trivia question, TSM is going to AI.
I got one here that says notable example includes Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, Harry Truman. Well, Lyndon B. Johnson was what he called. Wait, that's Richard Nixon. Yeah, Richard Nixon was a VP.
Well, Richard Nixon was VP of somebody before he was president, wasn't he?
Yeah, but then he became president.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
But
that's
George,
so my question is,
talking about
has it
the
ever been in
opposite way.
reverse? Yeah.
Oh, if everybody was a president,
Has somebody who has been president ever run for or held the
maybe change that
office
name.
of vice president?
Yeah.
And I
George, read
believe
your
the
text.
answer has been proven to be no.
Yep. So,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got here today. You got any more things you want to say, Trixie baby?
Well, I got a good thing here, John Solomon, and I like him.
Oh,
I'm your host, John Solomon, reporting to you as always from the nation's capital, and we are going to break some big news on the show. Some of it you may have seen. Some of it is moving right now at justthenews.com. Let me get to the most urgent news that just happened. Just a few minutes ago, FBI officials confirmed to Just the News that the Bureau spied on its future director, Kash Patel, back when he was a private citizen in 22, 23, by getting his phone records. That's right. He wasn't the only one around President Trump that happened to. They also did it to current White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles. Sources telling us that both of those phone record seizures were through grand jury subpoenas and were focused on allegations involving the classified documents case against President Trump. That's the one that eventually led to the raid at Mar-a-Lago, then the appointment of Jack Smith, then the indictment of President Trump related to those documents that were found at his home, and then the dismissal of the case. Now, this is a pretty significant piece of information, not only because the Bureau was spying on its future leader, but also because at the end of the day, there's no evidence that Kash Patel or Susie Wiles did anything wrong. They were never charged. They were never accused of any wrongdoing. But their phone records rifled through, like now we know, 8 or 9 members of Congress, scores of targets in the January 6th investigation, the dragnet of the FBI, the Justice Department, the intelligence community against all people who were conservative or associated with President Trump widens by the day. The behavior of those agencies, particularly under Joe Biden, becoming more troubling by the day.
The reason I know it's like a day after, but the reason why I brought that up is because the implications of that should scare every single person in the country, because these people lied to get a wiretap, because what they did was totally legal. Even if they got a judge to sign it, they had to have lied to the judge to even be able to get it. And for them to do that without any supervision and then hide it under a file that said prohibited is just, I'm going to say it, I don't want to overuse it, but those are Nazi tactics. That's an authoritarian regime, and that's an FBI out of control.
Credit cards. Tricks. They did it with the credit cards with all the guys in whoever was in Washington between January 2nd to January 8th. Bank of America, they went into everybody. All the credit cards.
And related to that, I just read this morning, also turns out that they did it to Tulsi Gabbard too.
Well,
but
they did it
more
to Tulsi.
insidious way. They actually put software onto her phone and onto her computer to track her communications and meetings and stuff. And this is our director of national intelligence now. But I believe this was before she was DNI. I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, anything they were terrified against, that's what they did. Especially
look at how they tapped, whatever Susie Wiles that was trying to resurge Trump's campaign, right? I mean, these people, they call Trump a dictator, a Nazi, a king, and look what they did to try to stop him. And there's no, again, we need to see accountability to this. It's very disappointing if we don't see accountability.
But when I seen that story, I was like, I could not believe that they did that. And then the lawyer for Wiles came out and said he never agreed to that because he knew he would lose his license over that. But I think they fired, 10 people in the FBI, and they had it under a file labeled prohibited. So they were trying to hide their tracks, which shows intent. Now, when they show intent, that means conspiracy. And guess what that brings back up?
Rico, your pool boy. Yeah.
Yo, who's this 8-foot toad? Yo,
I'm surprised.
who's this 8-foot toad in the chat?
Oh, there was a troll in there saying MAGA protects pedophiles, and Red zapped him. And we got a thumbs down already, too. We already got
But George is asking about 8-foot toad. Who is that? Oh, 8-foot toad is dead now.
That's the second troll today, then, because there was one a little bit farther up, though. Somebody must be changing their name. That means we hit the big time if we got trolls, and we're hitting a nerve.
Hey, trolls, fuck you. How about that?
Yeah, Trixie, we need a.
Let Sean finish, Mark. Let him.
I forgot my. I don't know. I just the trolls had made me forget my point. I was trying to say, you had 10 people fired, right? Hopefully, these 10 people are brought to justice. Number one, and whoever else helped them, right? But I'm surprised they put these files as just prohibitive, right, or whatever you said they need them.
Yeah,
not destroyed. I mean, I'm surprised these files aren't destroyed. I don't understand. There must be a track if somebody destroys something. I don't know, because I'm surprised they're not destroyed.
You know what? My personal opinion on that would be that whatever you do on the internet sticks around forever. Okay, so they could have put prohibited, and maybe it got erased. And when they were going through things looking for evidence on different things, they might have came across that. That I think, but I see what your point is. If you did something like that, why would you leave it so it's easily discoverable? But I think it, because look how long it took to find it. Really, if you think about it, it's been quite some time since that's happened. But I think that, what was it, 2022 and 23 when that was going on, when they did that? But Merrick Garland, he should be disbarred. All those people that worked that had law licenses, all of them. It's RICO, it's treason. You know, how can you spy on private people? But they do it all the time.
Yep. Look what Bill Barr did, or lack of.
Yeah, but that's because he was connected to Epstein through his father. You know, Bill Barr's father and Epstein's dad were buddies. I think it was something to do with the math department. I can't really remember exactly.
I think they were teachers or something.
Yeah. And so, and Epstein, you know, you get into him and how he had such access to everybody. I mean, who would have access like that?
TSM just put in the chat that, I guess there was a Kyle. I'm not who Kyle was, but Kyle was on Viva yesterday and said the computer system, you can't destroy the file. So that's interesting to note. So I guess, you know.
Well, that goes back to why that one old lady was kidnapped.
Oh, we can go on about that. I still think my theory is right. I think that was a deep state hit because they kept saying it was an amateur. If it was an amateur, they'd be caught by now. There's no way they would have got away with that.
You know what I couldn't help but notice though is that Savannah Guthrie comes out. I don't know how much money she makes or how much she has. I assume it's quite a bit. But so she comes out after 3 freaking weeks that her 84 or 86-year-old grandmother was abducted without her medications and stuff. And now after 3 weeks, they come out and go, "Hey, we'll put $1 million. We'll put $1 million reward out for
the reporting to that is that
the
reporting that is apparently the sheriff didn't want them to offer the reward because that would have made a floodgate of people trying to get a fake reward, fake information for a reward. They thought that's what the reporting is. So I agree with what you're saying, no, Mark, but that's what the reporting. That's what the counterbalance of that is that.
But the best one is the people
but
that
at
are
the same time, the FBI was offering a reward, Sean, right off the bat, $50,000, $100,000,
up to $100,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is, all of a sudden, the people they're interviewing, why are you out here searching for? Oh, we're worried about her age and stuff like that. They're worried about the money.
Yeah. Well, and
for $1 million, I'd be walking around out in the desert too.
Yeah. Well, Skunk's saying, Mark, it's her mom, and I think you might misunderstand Skunk.
Number one, that lady's gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's dead.
Pacemaker. Because if they can't find a pacemaker, the guy must have ripped it out of a chest or two with F out. So they
know, George, I thought about that. That's a good point. I mean, if all this stuff on TV, if you're you would probably say, hey, you know what? I'm carving this thing out. This is what's going to
happen. Or just burn the body. If they burn the body, it was the same thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That thing is not fireproof.
No.
You want to play the next thing from Glenn Beck? I think it's very interesting.
Yep.
Oh,
then we're going to do
I
some
didn't know.
losing your shit
I
Yeah,
think
do
I
that
have
shit
from Glenn
too.
Beck.
Go
I
ahead.
saw something.
before I lose my shit.
Come on.
Disciplined, not tired, not wandering. The opening statistics I thought were overwhelming. Rapid fire, border, inflation, energy, jobs. There was a rhythm to this speech, and he was commanding as president of the United States. But that's not the story. Although that's big news, that's not the story. The story was the Democrats. When you have a third of them not standing for the U.S. hockey team, what is going on? You don't have to love everything the president said last night. You don't have to love every word he said or how he said it. You don't have to agree with every policy. This was a massive strategic mistake for them to sit every single time and not stand for things that are obvious and easy is such a missed opportunity. They could have stood for the veterans. They could have stood for protecting citizens. They could have stood for lowering drug prices. They could have stood for banning congressional insider trading. They chose not to. And when you refuse to stand for things that are broadly popular, emotionally resonant themes, you don't look principled. I don't even think you look partisan. You look anti-American. The Democratic Party last night did more to damage.
Yeah.
I agree with what he said
Yep.
right at the end there. It's not about partisan. You look anti-American, and I think that's how we have.
Glenn Beck
that.
wasn't a Trump supporter, big time Trump supporter.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, I think he's come around a lot on Trump.
Oh no, a lot of stuff because he met him.
Yep.
He met him in person, and then his whole attitude changed. So, and that's what a lot of people are. You hear these people how they speak. I mean, it just amazes me how they are convinced. You can't believe the common sense about what's going on. The greatest thing that's got to happen now is they have to lower the interest rate, and that guy Powell should get the shit beat out of him. Boy, let me tell you, because that Federal Reserve should not exist in the first place. And like you said, Sean, about the taxes, if Trump does no more taxes, gets rid of the Federal Reserve, because before 1913, we never paid any taxes.
We're talking about the IRS with the income taxes, yeah.
Yep.
Did
you guys see about the Missouri truck driver going the wrong way the other day?
Where was he going? Idaho?
No, he was.
I missed that one.
Excuse you, George. He was going. He was going the wrong way on the highway and couldn't read the English and everything. I don't know. In my state alone, there was 7 people that have been killed by illegal semi drivers.
Yeah.
Did you see what they're doing now with them? Though they're finding out that there's shell trucking companies that change their LLC name like every 60 days, and they're hiring all the illegals. So when they come back, there's no liability on them. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of trouble.
Well, there's got to be somebody that's registering those shell companies, and that person should go to jail.
They should be hung.
Yeah.
They should be hung for all the deaths that have happened across the country already. I mean, and look at the states that are doing it. It's California, New York, Illinois, and what's the other one? Indiana, I know, did some.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot. Yeah, Indiana's the one who came up with the euphemism of what is it? Oh, non-domiciled CDL.
Yeah,
non-domiciled.
Well, you know what? It makes a lot of sense why you see all the lawyer billboards up and down 65 about have you been injured by a big truck? I mean, they're everywhere on 65 because it's all trucking all the way down to I think
not a truck, a big truck.
They're big truck.
Like if you get hit by a trailer,
Well, look how many times you go down the highway and they box you in and everything. It used to make me nervous. Now I'm so used to it, but I still don't like it.
When I drive, I'm an aggressive driver, I'll admit, right? But when I drive, I take the turnpike every day, right? And I always take the truck lane because it's a little less traffic. But usually left lane, there's always cars in, not trucks. I can't stand these people that drive alongside an 18-wheel or a semi, whatever you want to call it. Like, I always go and get around him because if this guy's not paying attention, he moves over, you're done. And people just sit there and they drive alongside like it's like they're driving Miss Daisy. They don't even know. I'm like, will you freaking go and pass the guy?
You know, the most infuriating thing for me is when it's 2 lanes, then they drive side by side and one does 65 and one does 67 and they won't move. I had to follow one like that for 10 miles and I got so mad.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
because I'm like, I want to do 75. Come on, get the hell out of the way. You know,
Yeah,
but
doesn't matter
it's
that it's a
it's like that on
45 zone.
65 all the time. It's nothing but semis, constant semis. But I can see like almost every single day it comes through my scanner page about a truck starting on fire or starting an accident, all kinds of stuff every day. Who's ready for some losing your shit? Because I am.
Well,
Hey,
besides
can I
those
just
truck
one
drivers,
thing
I am.
for just to finish up this subject? Red Ginger's got a good point that it's not. I agree with illegal aliens; none of them should be able to drive. But it's also that nobody who doesn't speak English, even if you are here legally, you shouldn't be able to drive.
Yeah,
And
how
she
do you
was
know the
mentioning
signs if you
how
can't?
they give driver's tests in Spanish and German and French and all this bullshit, but our signs aren't in that.
Mhm.
So good point, Red Ginger. Red Ginger, thumb up. Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm done.
You guys ready to go?
You ready to go? Is that George in a costume?
That's George in a costume.
Who's the blackest governor in these United States, y'all? Who's the piece of shit who destroyed California, y'all? Who likes to watch as his wife has sex with Harvey Weinstein, y'all? Damn right.
You know, I'm basically one of you. I mean, I got a terrible credit score.
You must have tiny nuts.
Sometimes when I go to Red Lobster, I get up and leave without paying. You hear that fire alarm beep? Me neither. I like to talk loud in movie theaters. Love me some fried chicken. You know what I'm saying, brother? I got many baby daddies. I mean, baby mamas. I got many baby mamas. I just fought at a Waffle House last week, bruh. We hanging out at the barbershop every day, son. No cap. I keeps it real up in this biatch.
If this is your first shift at Waffle House, you have to fight.
Well, no one's around. I guess this will have to do.
2,000 years later.
Well, no one's around. I guess this will have to do.
No. I'll never forget my old dad. When these things would happen to him, the things he'd say to me.
What did he say?
What the hell are you doing in the bathroom day and night? Why don't you get out of there? Give someone else a chance.
I love that movie.
Lot Employee of the Month award goes to Peggy Sue. She's been an employee here for 8 years and is practicing to be a phlebotomist. She has 8 kids with 6 different fathers and enjoys Stephen King novels. Round of applause for Peggy Sue. Yeah, way to
Mrs. Clinton, it's very simple. Did your husband fly to Epstein Island to party buck naked with Jeffrey Epstein and Bill Gates and his ugly ass titties? Yes or no? Not going to answer any questions, huh? Okay, let's try this one. Did you kill Jeffrey Epstein and made it look like a suicide, just like you did with the other 200 or so associates around you and your husband that mysteriously died? I mean, one of them shot himself 3 times in the back, Mrs. Clinton. Now, how is that even humanly possible?
Uh-oh, what's she got to do now? Shoot somebody?
I'm going to lean it against the pole. Like ready to fall. Why couldn't that was never explained?
Oh, she got those drugs.
I like the ending. She goes running out, and then they all put her in a van like a slab of meat.
We were talking about the mentality of these other people that are out there. Check out this next interview. It's unbelievable that you can't convince this woman of nothing.
Yeah, but didn't you think that was funny when they threw?
I said it was funny. I said it was funny.
George wanted to take your
He only got so much time
and move the show along. Tricks is what.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
He was.
I can't understand a word he's saying. It's not it's the accent. It's a little bit tough for me to hear.
He was letting you know make a sandwich.
I'm gonna yell at you guys. Bake me a cake. Hey, which one? Which one?
The one that says
sandwich.
Let's support the migrants.
Which one? I know there's two next to each other. I don't know which one.
Pick anyone. Doesn't matter. Pick anyone. Just pick one. Just put testimonies.
What the hell is this?
This is when the USA won the gold.
I'm going under and this time
I'm going to drag his next time. I ain't running around hiding in snow.
This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. And I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same.
You know, I think that it just. I mean, when I first saw that broadcast, it's unbelievable. It's, you know what this reminds me of? The first one that they won in 1980, okay, and the day after the World Trade Center. After the World Trade Center, people became so patriotic, it was unbelievable. And now that you got these MFers that are in there, it's unbelievable. No respect at all. They don't care. And Trump proved a point to them.
I gotta say, if Biden was president and the Olympics happened and the USA hockey team won, I would be just as proud of the USA hockey team and America.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But they can't. They look at it as a reflection to Trump, and they can't. And they just
the thing that's amazing.
They're anti-American.
But Sean, they all stick together. They all fucking stick together. It's unbelievable. It's amazing. Not the Republicans. Say that much.
Yep. I jumped off the couch. I was watching that video. I laughed because I jumped off the couch, kind of similar to that guy where he picked up his daughter, but I jumped off the couch and I think I hurt myself when I jumped.
I thought you were going to say that Lana picked you up.
No, but you know, it's funny. When I got up to watch it, and Lana was like, "Oh, well, you nuts?" But then I'm in the den, I'm watching it and all, and she comes down and it's 1-1, and she hears me like screaming every time I thought they were gonna get a goal and everything else. And I'm yelling, "Shoot, shoot!" I'm yelling, screaming. I lost my voice during that game, yelling at the TV. It was funny.
Hey, I'd like to quote Loves Christ here. That win is a God wink.
Yes.
I think that's very well said, Loves. Very well said.
Well, we had the God wink earlier.
There we are. Right there. Now, explain, Trixie, why did you take it off?
Explain what?
Explain to people what that is. That's actually not made up, but that's actually true.
Yeah, that's
and
this
the
first rift along the bottom was after the state the half cross that was before the State of the Union, and then the two eyes showed up after, but it's actually a real picture, and it happened right after the State of the Union.
That could be God having a great sense of humor about, backing President Trump, I think, because I thought I thought it was a joke, and then Trixie researched it and said no.
I thought it was the high C guy for a minute.
You know what else happened at the State of the Union, though? There was some karma going on. They wanted to. That's how they clap over there. I thought that one was funny. It was like,
Oh, that was a good one. I like it. Hey, serious though about the State of the Union. Did you guys hear about the woke representative Seth Moulton, who actually brought a freaking illegal alien in there? He was going to highlight him, and then he noticed. I guess the Homeland Security tweeted something out that they knew somebody's going to try to bring in the illegal alien in. So they grabbed him and they whisked him off to the guy's congressional office, where he stayed the rest of the time and watched it. So basically, during the State of the Union, you got this Democrat who was harboring a fugitive from justice, a criminal illegal alien, in his office in our Capitol. And I say, why is he not arrested? He should have been arrested. He's aiding and abetting. He's harboring an illegal alien in his official U.S. government office. So, the guy should go to jail. But will he? Nope.
No, he won't. He won't. But
not a chance.
And that's what makes, and you know what? It's funny. That's what makes these leftists feel so bolden, where they're attacking ICE officers and stuff like that, because they see this, and it's pathetic.
The word is respect. There's no fucking respect at all. So I just don't believe. Here, Trix, you want to play this next video? This video is very interesting. About after the speech, this guy goes out. He's been around for a while. He's very good at what he does.
The Union last night, there was something that Trump said. He asked everybody to stand up if they agreed that U.S. citizens should be prioritized over illegal immigrants, and almost no Democrats stood up.
I would not have stood up.
Why not?
He's setting a trap for people. I don't think you can make a blanket statement like that. Okay. I think what he's doing as far as immigrants are concerned is pretty horrible.
But when it comes to your tax dollars in particular, would you rather help like homeless veterans, for example, first, or illegal immigrants?
Well, Trump's not helping either homeless veterans or illegal immigrants. So,
but what would you rather?
There's so much money in this country. I think that we could probably help a lot more people than we're helping.
Help everybody.
Help as many people as possible.
Can I flip that question around? Do you think that our lawmakers should prioritize illegal immigrants over American citizens?
Well, what do you mean? You tell me what you mean.
Like, for instance, New York City spent $9 billion on migrant shelters. They stripped down historic hotels. That was a policy that didn't really help New Yorkers, and they destroyed landmarks. You know what I mean? So that's a good example, I think.
Let's take what's going on in Minneapolis. What do you think about that?
They're going after deportable targets. They're going after people who came to this country illegally or overstayed visas or ignored final orders of removal.
They're also going after people who kind of are following the rules and showing up for their appointments.
It's funny, even Obama said that it's not just felons and gang members that are subject to removal. It's people who broke the rules. Either we're a nation of laws or we aren't. Those are Obama's words. So do you think that it's different when Trump's doing the same thing effectively?
When this particular government we have right now is doing it, they don't really care about people. They really don't care about the American public, citizens, not citizens, anybody.
I wonder if she cared about Laken Riley, this woman.
Yeah, not just amazing what they. This is the mentality. The majority of people are there.
Yeah, they're like this. Tunnel vision.
That's one of those people that you cannot talk to or reason with.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
I just want to bring up something I see in chat. Bond said something. I think what she said that needs to be discussed. The ladies one also, just being a brat, but doesn't seem to be excitement for them. It's a man's world. He right, and she's not wrong in that statement. Obviously, I think but if you look at sports in general, and it is what it is. You can look at the soccer teams, right? The men's soccer team versus the women's soccer team. The men's soccer team draws more than the women's. But it seems like the women's sports, a lot of them always want to make it about politics. The women's hockey team, they declined the invitation to come to the State of the Union. Why? Now they say it wasn't the girls; it was the coaches or whatever that said it. But if they would have came to the State of the Union, I think there would have been probably some more buzz about them, positive buzz than not. I think people just, without them coming to the State of the Union, just the men coming, I think that's why the buzz is more on the guys, in my opinion. But it's a good point, Bon. I kind of agree with what you're saying, but I think there's a reason for it. I just think the men's sports, more people tune into the men's sports versus the women's sports.
And I think you're a male
I
chauvinist.
can't understand a word he's saying. It's not it's the accent. It's a little bit tough for me to hear.
Loves Christ says they had other obligations. I said this before, Loves. You get invited to the State of the Union, I don't give a shit what your obligations are. You change them. The only obligation that you can't change is death. So you change them. I'm sorry. That's my point. I don't care where you're going. Everybody understands. Sorry, we just won the gold, and we were invited to the State of the Union. The men's team, they had obligations too. They all had to be back to their teams in the NHL. Okay, and they went. So.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about after the show. Remember, Sean? We were saying it was crazy. It's like, unless you got a meeting with Jesus, you show up.
Yeah, there's one obligation you can't change, and that's
it's always literally
It's such an honor. It's unbelievable. It just you can't figure out people. Now all of a sudden the women team didn't want to go. Now they said they wanted to go. Now they said the thing with conflict. Then you got that reg, the one that was
conflict.
Well, the reg that was with the soccer team.
Rapinoe.
A lesbian.
Rapinoe. They were all Megan Rapinoe with the kneeling.
Oh, that's how you say it, Rapinoe. I know. I say it.
Megan Rapinoe. Yeah, I mean,
I call her colored sucker. That's what she is.
You know what? Be proud of your country. Stand up. Doesn't matter who the president is. You represent the country. You don't represent any politics or that you represent.
What about Biden? The team shut up at Biden, right? The team,
absolutely.
They didn't make a big fucking deal about it.
Yep.
You know, I'm just saying, it's different.
I have a friend, Kevin Mira. Okay?
You have a friend?
He has. I just want. It's funny about it.
Sean's got a friend.
He put a post up on Facebook. I thought this was kind of funny. First of all, he does a great thing for City of Angels. It's for people in recovery. Okay.
Right.
Kevin unfortunately lost his son years ago to addiction and all, and he started this organization, City of Angels. Kevin's been to the White House under multiple presidents. Okay. Mm-hmm. He's been there under Obama. He's been there under Trump. Okay. He does a lot of good for people. So he put a post up on Facebook the other day about the men's hockey team going. And anytime you get invited to go to the White House, it's a special moment. He put the picture of the hockey team up. He put a picture with him with Trump. He put a picture of him with Obama. And he may have been there under Biden as well, but he put a post up. These people are attacking him online. I'm upset with you now. I lost all respect for you. First of all, look at the post. He's got a picture of Obama, but they're so freaking crazy and hateful that they lose all common sense. It's crazy. So it's my rant. I'm sorry. It's Friday. I should be in a happy mood, but I get aggravated over this stuff. I think it's just so stupid.
Yeah, it makes you want to crack a beer, doesn't it? It's almost like a tranquilizer.
Over somebody's head.
Yeah. Do a Beth Dutton.
Yes.
I know. I'd love to do that. Yeah, I know. Some people, they just freaking annoy the heck out of you. Sometimes I have a hard time listening to the left. And I know I don't have cognitive dissonance, but it just is so infuriating to listen to it. You just want to yell at the TV or throw something at it, and you can't do anything about it. But
see, Red, Red, I love you, but you just put a comment there. I have to completely be honest. If Biden or Obama invited me, I'd have to thought long and hard before going. See, I disagree with that. I would go because if there's something that you want to say, you could say it to them. And I think in our country today, there's too many people that don't want to go talk to the other side. I'll talk to anybody. I don't have to agree with you to talk to you. I don't have to, disagree with you to talk to you. But I'll talk to anybody. I think today people can't talk. And how many people you go to talk to and they go, "Oh, I don't want to discuss politics. I want."
Yeah, nobody wants to do that all up in New York.
Discuss things. Yeah, why can't you discuss things and have a open dialogue? And that's my point. I mean, I just think too many people can't talk.
And Sean, I kind of line up a little more with Red now.
Well, I know that.
I love to talk politics. I'll talk politics with anybody, but I won't deal with a scumbag who literally did more to destroy my country.
Oh, he's a scumbag. I agree with
any
you.
other human being on this earth. I am not going to give him the dignity to be in my presence. You know, so but I agree. I understand.
Remember
what
the
you're
beer
saying.
summit with the cop? He wasn't going to go. Remember, he wasn't going to go.
Yeah.
Remember that? Right when Obama said about the cop. I'm glad that guy went because he had some good things that he said to him that maybe you're not going to change anybody's mind. But sometimes it's good to have a discussion and have some dialogue. That's all. I mean, that's my 2 cents. I'm sure that cop didn't change Obama's mind. Had the beer summit with him, but I'm just saying. It's just my 2 cents. That's all. But I can see why Red would say that, and I understand that. I totally do. But I think you go to the White House. It's a special place too. So especially if you're a team that represents the United States, no matter who the president is at that.
I just love to go there. Just if it was any other president, I would especially take those photos. That we got in trouble with the photos that we did at Washington with the giving the finger to Michael with her poster. Everybody gave us. Well, Mike. Well, yeah, I mean Michelle Obama.
Yeah,
they had a
Mike.
big poster.
Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike.
Oh,
yeah.
The only person I ever got to give the finger to was Acosta.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's a classic.
Yeah, I know. That was my claim to fame. Was that one? I mean, just the look on his face. You know, it was just perfect timing. Perfect timing. That was a God wink. What were the odds of being able to flip him off, take the picture, and get the look on his face at the same time?
Hey, do you know that we have in Germany? They love them so much that they actually did one of these things.
Love what?
McDonald's.
Do they have alcohol there?
Nope. Just look at this video. It's very interesting.
The Ramadan. During this spiritual period, we launched a digital out-of-home campaign that was perfectly synchronized with the sun. At sunrise, when Muslims must abstain from food, the tempting food items did not appear. But at sunset, when every Muslim break their fast, the ads revealed mouth-watering food photography. The national campaign had positive impact on culture and community.
Weil es Multikulti ist und das gehört zu Deutschland. Das muss rein. Ja, finde ich toll. Finde ich echt cool, Leute.
Was ich sehr krass finde, weil ich das echt noch nie in einem Restaurant gesehen habe.
So ein sehr schöner Werbesatz. Dieses Gefühl von, ich bin wahrgenommen, ich bin respektiert. McDonald's auch berücksichtigt unsere Existenz hier.
Now, what gets people on this one? All right, every one of these Muslims spoke perfect German. They left there from World War II because the Muslims and the Nazis were very in tune with each other during the World War II thing. So because they both wanted the Jewish people destroyed. So it's and then they come out with this shit with the video. Like and this is what happened with all of Europe.
Almost like second generation.
What?
Almost like they were second generation.
Yeah.
You should have had Mark. You should have had Mark narrate that because you know German, don't you, Mark?
I'm beaching.
Well, you've been there enough. You should. You could
Mark knows German beer.
Basin Deutsch. And I will tell you that the McDonald's in Germany do serve alcohol, only beer, but they do serve beer.
They also serve ground up people.
Yeah, ground up people.
Ground up people.
That's another subject.
I didn't know that.
That's a wormhole. That's a wormhole. They found human DNA in McDonald's hamburger.
Yeah,
meat.
I heard of that. That was a while ago, wasn't that?
Well, let's take your kids there so they can eat people. Hey, listen, remember that movie Soylent Green?
Mark can translate beer labels. It was good,
Mark,
right?
we could hold
Here, wait
beer
a
up, and
second.
Mark would know what it is without the label.
See this?
What about, remember the movie Soylent Green? Right? They turned people into crackers.
Yeah, they're people.
They turned people into crackers. Was Edward G. Robertson and Heston?
Charlton
was
Heston. Yeah, I remember going to the drive-in and seeing that, and it freaked me out.
Yeah, Mark, you better make sure
going.
that thing's straight. You don't need Marjorie to come down and straighten you out.
No, I don't need that at all. That's my little German beer saying. Basically, translated to English, it says dinosaurs never drank beer, and now they're extinct. Don't make the same mistake.
Yeah, I always wanted to get one of those blow-up dinosaur outfits and run around in it. I would do it too.
I tell you, that's the funniest one. But the best one was that the ones that appeared at these protests with the ICE agents. Somebody farted in the thing or put the fart spray inside the where the thing is, and you see the guy go.
I just think they're funny. I always wanted to do that one or get one of those huge teddy bears and take the stuffing out and get in it because I know I could fit in it.
Well, get you one you can walk around in the savannah.
I would do it, but if anybody did fart spray, they'd die.
No, you die.
No, I would. Somebody else would die for that one. I don't know. I think those things are funny though. But was it the one after the State of the Union that the libs were doing? They had that the giraffe guy. I didn't realize it until after I saw it was the one from Minnesota that got arrested and thrown in jail, and he got out and was doing that.
What, got arrested for fart spray?
No, do you remember the guy that kept saying "come and get me" and all that kind of other shit, and he had the big beard? He was the one he got out of jail and he was for State of the Union in the giraffe outfit at the Libs counter protest.
Brilliant. Was he hanging out with the dancing frog?
Yeah, he was with the frog. Yeah.
Okay.
75 fucking frog. I mean, you believe these people get dressed up like this?
What's all this stuff about the frog? Did I miss this thing about this frog? What's the frog reference all the time?
Yeah, I thought it was for Pepe the Frog for the Q movement and everything as they were mocking us, but then somebody else said it was something else, so I really don't know.
Yeah, you got to look it up, Sean. It's basically for their counter, whatever they said, the people's State of the Union thing that they did. They had a bunch of grown human beings, grown Democrat. Allegedly adults, all dressed up in really, really stupid looking frog uniforms, dancing around in the background. I mean,
oh my God,
you can't make this shit up. They are so freaking, they're insane. They're criminally insane.
Hey, you know what time it is?
It's time for the truth.
Somebody's watching me.
Okay, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Mark, and go.
Oh my gosh.
It's a big one. The Trump truth came in right after the State of the Union on Wednesday. And the president said, when you watch low IQ, Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib, they screamed uncontrollably last night at the very elegant State of the Union, such an important, beautiful event. They had the bulging, bloodshot eyes of crazy people, lunatics, mentally deranged, and sick who frankly look like they should be institutionalized. When people can behave like that, and knowing that they are crooked and corrupt politicians so bad for our country, we should send them back to where they came from as fast as possible. They can only damage the United States of America, and they do nothing to help it. They should actually go on a boat with Trump deranged Robert De Niro, another sick and demented person, I believe, and extremely low IQ, who has absolutely no idea what's going on or what he's saying, some of which are seriously criminal. When I watched him break down in tears last night, much like a child would do, I realized that he may be even sicker than crazy Rosie O'Donnell, who right now is in Ireland trying to figure out how to come back to our beautiful United States. The only difference between De Niro and Rosie is that she's probably somewhat smarter than him, which isn't saying very much. The good news is that America is now bigger, better, richer, stronger than ever before, and it's driving them absolutely crazy. President Donald J. Trump. I got through that pretty quick.
Yeah,
that was good.
That was one of the best ones he's put out in a long time.
Yeah, I love it. And I didn't want to do it because it's so long, but it's like, you can't pass this up. This is a really good one.
Yeah, it was.
Did
It
you
was
see
a
that
really
video
good
with De Niro crying?
Well, you know what's funny? He can't speak without a script. Did you notice he cannot speak? He's not smart enough. He's a great actor. He's a great actor, but the whole thing is he cannot speak unless he has a script in front of him. That's how stupid.
And I don't understand.
You want people to laugh? Put this one up. This is pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I just figure.
She better hope there's no updraft outside and blows it back into the right?
I have no idea what that was about.
Well, the guy must be farting really bad.
Why don't you explain what a Dutch oven is, George?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you explain what that is?
I know what a Dutch
Let me
oven
explain
is.
what that is.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
You talk about parts. Go ahead.
with a blanket and fart under it. And that's it. And then
But there's one more point where you lift the blanket up afterwards, George. That's the whole. That's like opening a Dutch oven.
I make bread in a Dutch oven.
So
But
there's something going on with Pakistan and Afghanistan. I see Artie Bull saying, "Why is Pakistan in open warfare against Afghanistan?"
yeah, shit opened up last night. They all started popping each other off and all kinds. I don't know enough about it to even make an opinion.
Don't forget, Iran is funding the Taliban that's in Afghanistan.
Oh, sure they are. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of the ones. That's why I said yesterday how they should be done in the toilet there. They should be destroyed.
Yeah.
So let's say supposedly they're going to get hit after the market closes because Trump doesn't want the market to get affected.
Guess what? Yeah, it's trivia time. I'm going to say who won. I'm going to tell you what the question is. Which Republican National Convention was the first to be televised in prime time? And it was the one from 1940 in Philadelphia, and the nominee was Wendell Willkie, and not one person got it. So I won.
Who won? You won?
Yeah, I won because nobody got it.
Repeat that answer again.
It was the 1940 Republican National Convention in Philadelphia, and the nominee was Wendell Willkie.
Wow, I said 1940, but I said it under my breath.
So it wasn't 2028 in Greenland. I thought it should be 2028 in Greenland.
I can't understand a word he's saying. It's not it's just the accent. It's a little bit tough for me to hear.
Yeah, I love that one. I love that clip. I'm going to keep it forever.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, poster of TDS. I don't know about TDS. I think they should make TDS suppositories, not pills. I do. That way they can get that bug out of their ass that crawled up and died.
Red Ginger wants to know what you're giving yourself for winning that trivia.
A beer when I'm done with the show.
An early beer?
Huh?
An early beer? Energy says rum bucket.
Rum. Oh, I would. I like that.
Trixie does it again.
Yeah. No, I drink Yingling. I like that kind of stuff. Rum
do.
Bucket. Rum bucket. I'd be taking a nap. I think, for sure. I don't know. This has been one hell of a news week, though. That's all I can say. I think we hit it out of the park with Trump this week. That just started it off excellent. And then the goal, winning the goal.
He did such a good job.
There's a lot of people that were they haven't make it too publicized, but a lot of people did drop out of even Billy Boy there the one that was trying to make us eat that shit, the fake meat, the fake everything else. Who knows what the fake meat was, if it was children or not? But he admit that he was at Epstein. He admits that he was at Epstein.
Who did?
Bill Gates.
Oh, Bill. Yeah, with the Russian. He had the Russian affair with 2 Russian women.
Yeah. Well, that's
Did
why
you
the
hear
wife
he disappeared?
Or maybe he just meant they were rushing.
No, but that's his wife. That's why his wife left him.
Yeah, but he disappeared. He canceled all of his speaking engagements this week and everything. He's gone. He just kind of like
a lot of
went
fallout
underground.
going on.
Well, that sudden mea culpa, before he had never admitted to anything. I mean, anything. He's pure as the new driven snow. And now he comes out there. There had to be some really smoking gun crap they dumped on his desk for him to come out and say, well, yeah, I did have an affair with 2 different Russian women, which, means he had an affair with probably 20 or 30 different everything you can imagine.
Well, his wife saw all the emails from Epstein. That's why she left him.
Yeah.
I mean, guaranteed it was take emails plus photos.
Yeah, and got a nice little $7 billion payday when she left him too. That'd be rough.
Well, we got some contention going on here in the chat. TSM says that AI on Google does not agree with Grok. I used Grok for my source, and she used another one, and they gave her a different answer. And then Sargent is saying 1952 was the first true televised Republican convention. 48 introduced it. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but I used Grok for my source.
Denise.
Oh, wait.
Denise is right, and the nephew's right. Where are the bodies of Somalians?
No, they're election televised deniers, I think. They're deniers.
Where are the bodies from Somalia?
Yeah, the people
in the beans that what's his face was eating. He looked like he was about ready to puke. That's where the bodies.
Denise brought that up.
Right. Did you see? Apparently, speak of the mayor Jacob Fry, Target terminated a lease in Minneapolis for $110 million. So you're telling me that business is going to be so bad there that you're paying $110 million to get out of it? Like, how crazy is that?
There's more.
I wouldn't do because they're losing business. They said, and they were going to start doing. They wanted. I think it was what they were caving to the demands because they wanted Target to come out with a nationwide statement to say that they didn't support ICE and that they didn't want them there and everything. And they're starting to, the corporate interests like that. If so many. I wouldn't do it if I was the head of a company. I mean, you're just slicing your own throat doing stuff like that. You should totally stay out of politics. Totally.
Absolutely. Hey, Michael Jordan said it best. Republicans and Democrats both buy sneakers.
That's right.
Well, that's pretty freaking profound.
Well, have you ever heard about what Aesop said about sneakers? Beware of Greeks wearing tennis shoes.
Oh.
You know why?
Why?
Think about the Greeks, and then think about having somebody sneak up behind you. What were they known for? Don't bend over in front of a Greek.
Woo!
Woo! It's Frisky
Friday. Frisky Friday. This has turned out to be.
Or in a Turkish prison.
About the AI stuff, though, I know Elon Musk has been tweeting out a lot. Something came up about ChatGPT. Like if you ask it if Charlie Kirk was a good person, it says no. There was something going on. There was something going on about that. And
isn't Glock run by Elon?
Grok
is. That's what I used was Grok.
I'm sorry, I got confused with my Glock that I
Glock, Gronk, and Gronk is the old tight end for the Patriots that was that played.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
But Grok is X. Yes, is X.
Mm-hmm. I use ChatGPT and Grok both.
Well, listen, we have a very serious problem because you brought that up before, Short, about the Muslim infiltration that we're having in this country. And I brought this up to somebody very close to us, and he said 100% about it that way. We got to get control of the situation. I'm gonna have a big meeting soon, not here, but I'm talking about on the road to find out what we're gonna do about it because it's getting out of hand. There's too many.
But they
too
shouldn't
many-
be representatives and everything else. I mean, it's in Congress. I mean,
gotta
look at
stop.
Congress. You have-
Well, if they stop the Sharia law, if they ban Sharia law, they'll leave because they cannot exist without Sharia law.
Yeah.
If every state says we're not, Sharia law is banned. Florida did it, but they're not holding up to it. That's besides the point.
Just like Texas. Texas said
Well,
they
what's his
banned
name?
it, but they
What his
didn't.
name was getting.
How about
kicked
they
back
just
and
ban
forth.
Halil slaughter? Then they can't eat.
Halil, yeah. Well, I don't even know. I that's what that means. Halil is how they slaughter the meat.
Halal has a lot to do with how they kill it, and they will not do anything to diminish the animal's pain. So
Yeah, it's a horrid way for the
yeah,
animals to die.
it's not like
so
how we
cruel.
just shoot a bolt, a bolt through the head of a cow so it instantly dies. They go and just start carving it up alive, as I understand.
Oh.
But I am
It's
no expert
disgusting.
on it.
They let them bleed out and everything. I made the mistake of watching one of the clips one time, and it made me want to throw up. It's so inhumane the way they do it, and they think it's a cleaner way, but it's just horrific.
Yeah,
So U.S. Senator said Tuberville is pushing for a national ban, right? I guess a national ban of Sharia law.
Yep. If they do it, they'll leave.
Well, I think first we got to pass this Save America Act, and I think then we could pass this.
Yeah, well, Save America Act. I mean, they're more worried about like the dogs that walk around. And
Or maybe
stuff
Sharia
like that.
law should be part. Maybe ban Sharia law should be part of that.
Well, I think what we're going to do is, I think, where the mosque are, if they don't, if the FBI and all our federal agents do not go outside of mosque and wait for these people to come out and check them out, because as the word is out, if the Iranians got hit, there's a lot of sleeper cells here in the United States, and they're mostly in blue states. So because they could get
What's
away
the
with
thing
it.
about the? Remember that there was like first responder uniforms and stuff like that they had, and like
Yeah, the doctors too. Even doctors,
they're gonna go to a
nurses.
hospital or something like that,
Yep,
or whatever. And do,
yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because if they want chaos to be caused when events happen. So, like what happens is they will make it big. They'll make it like little tiny fractions of it, and then so now people will go to the emergency room, and then they could destroy the people there. The hospitals and stuff. I mean, look, you got anti-MAGA nurses that if they find out you're fucking MAGA, they'll make you die. They'll make you suffer when you go anesthesia. I mean, what are they going to do? What do they do with these people?
Crazy.
And you're right too, because there was already an anesthesia guy he wasn't Muslim, but he said if you were a MAGA, he was going to give you a reduced dose of anesthesia when you go in for surgery, and they caught
And there's
him.
a whole bunch of doctors
that guy got
that are
fired, didn't he?
Alibabas. I'm going to say, let me tell you something. My cardiologist, I was sitting in the office. All of a sudden, he said he brought this guy that's going to be, he's a doctor, but he's going to be a cardiologist. And I look at his name tab, and it says Muhammad, whatever the fuck it was. So then, after they left, I went to the front office. I said, let me explain something. I'm a 9/11 survivor. And I don't know how I'm going to react the next time that guy comes in the office. I'm telling you right now. Don't ever let that fucking happen again. It's exactly like I told him. Don't need to see them. They don't do anything for me. Except my blood pressure go up. And that never happened again. I don't give a fuck.
What was his reaction, George?
What?
What was your doctor's reaction?
No, I told the
that?
nurse outside.
Oh, the nurse.
I told her. I said I'm a 9/11 survivor. Everything I learned about Islam was on 9/11. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, politics shouldn't even be an issue in a doctor's office, but unfortunately, some people make it an issue, right? So
I'm making it an issue because they
no.
don't.
What I'm saying it doesn't matter who you vote for. If you go in a doctor's office, it shouldn't matter. They should whatever, but they make it an issue. Some of these people.
Yeah, the whole thing is there's no reason, right? If we go back and forth. If they believe that Quran, they're killing you. That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it don't matter. That's why they're getting into all this medical field. Oh yeah, I don't mind going to an Indian doctor. They're pretty cool, but I don't going to go to.
Thank you very much, George.
What?
Thank you very much. Trish, pull this up. Anybody see a resemblance here?
Where?
You see
Oh,
resemblance?
not the mama, not the mama. Remember that dinosaur? Not the mama.
You see resemblance there?
Yeah.
That was the old lady. Remember, that's the grandmother.
Yeah, they just need to have the mouth open on both of them, and then it would really be good too. Because I'd like to shove a ham right down her throat.
Isn't one of those Rashid Tlaib?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, which one? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Which one?
I love that show. Do you remember that though? Not the mama. I don't know, Sean. You might have not. You probably didn't have. I don't know. I think that would have been past you.
I was too.
You were probably too young. You didn't watch it.
He was
Hey,
still
we got a
nursing back
celebrity.
then.
We got a celebrity in our chat right now, Dr. Michael Schwartz. Good morning, Michael. Well, actually, it's not Michael. It's Mike, but he's got Michael on his.
He's spying on us. He wants to make sure we're going to raid him today because I don't think what day we didn't do it. Was it?
No, we hit him yesterday.
Was it the day Red? Oh yeah, it was. I think it was Wednesday when Red had a doctor's
Red
appointment.
had a Red was
We didn't have a.
Red's
we
our
didn't have a raider.
official raider.
Hey,
Hi, Mike. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, when I told that to the nurse, the doctor wasn't far away, so he knows.
Oh, and while you're here, Dr. Mike, you need to get on the wakeuppatriotsconvention.com and reserve your room if you want the reduced rate.
We only got a few left, Mike. Only got a few left. They're running out. They're going
Mike
like
says,
hotcakes.
I wanted proof of life from George. Hadn't seen him.
Waffles.
Yeah, Mike, I was supposed to see him too, but he went right by, right down the turnpike.
I had to beat this storm. You weren't going to make me stay over your house, Mike.
Say goodbye. Mike didn't even say goodbye. I found out he was in North Carolina after he left New Jersey.
Hey, it's okay.
Look, he just left.
Yeah, now he leaves already.
He just left like he left New Jersey or New York. Boom, gone.
Nobody gets no respect. Nobody.
Well,
Not one of us get any
Are
respect.
you going to make us a sandwich?
Hey, Sean, if he had stopped by, you probably wouldn't have understood a word he said anyway.
Yeah. But
Here you go, Sean.
We got this.
Where's the lettuce? Tell me you grab the lettuce.
I thought you had it.
Oh boy.
I'm on it. Turkey, cheese, tomatoes coming up.
Don't forget pickles.
These sandwiches. Nick, I expect one.
Did you see how I cut that stuff up? You see how I was?
I was surprised you didn't catch your fingers. Actually, the way you were chopping that up, you're good.
Yeah,
you must have a lot of practice cooking.
A
lot of practice.
So, Mark, you were talking about with Savannah, and not Guthrie. Not Guthrie, but Savannah.
Georgia.
So we got some rooms left.
We do have rooms left, yeah. But I wasn't joking. They are going pretty fast. I think we've taken about 21 rooms so far. I have my detailed list of everybody here.
I got to do mine this week. I was going to do it last weekend, and we had the snow.
Yeah, they only originally held 25 for us, and the reason why,
Sean, you're not bunking with us.
Yeah, and the reason I encourage people to do it is the sooner we fill up the 25, the more chance that I can get another 5 or 7 or whatever. But if we wait and they've only got, say, 10% of their place left, they're not going to free up any more discounted rooms for us.
Yeah. I just got to figure out if I'm flying in. You guys are going Wednesday, right? Is that what you're going? So I just got to figure out if I'm going in Wednesday or if I'm coming in Thursday. So
well, we're going to do the dry run Thursday morning for Friday. Make sure everything's copacetic.
It's technically not a dry run.
It's a beer run.
No, it will be a
live run.
It will be a
live run for Friday. So it's a live run.
A wet run.
Technically, a dry run would be.
I can't understand a word he's saying. It's not it's the accent. It's a little bit tough for me to hear.
I
think that's never going to get old.
Boy, are you a?
It's never going to get old.
I had too much coffee this morning and I got a good night's sleep.
Are you a touchy broad? I'll tell you. Hey, George, welcome back, George. Was there a fire?
You to join us.
Yeah.
I'm trapped. I can't walk out. Hey, a really quick editorial correction that Deb TX corrected me. I mentioned something about them outlawing Sharia law in Texas and it didn't work. She says, no, in fact, they are voting March 3rd to ban Sharia law in Texas, and Abbott had only declared CARE to be and Muslim Brotherhood to be terrorist organizations. So I stand corrected, and thank you, Deb.
No.
I'm just telling. Lo said she might get a room like that so that she don't. I know you don't get any respect.
George gets no freaking respect.
Well, Lo, don't worry about it. We'll find a room. If you get drunk, we'll take you upstairs. We'll just knock on some door and leave you in front of the door.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that
Knock,
terrible
knock
country?
and run. Knock and run.
Yeah, I did that to Stacy. I was beating on her door going, room service. Then I took off running down the hallway.
let me understand. Is she saying she wants to come, but she's not sure she can afford the room?
No, she lives there, so she doesn't know. She doesn't want to get drunk and drive, so she might get a room.
Oh no, get a room with us. Come on, we'll get you a room at a very deep discount.
Yeah. You get me a room, very deep discount.
We're gonna have such a good time when we go down.
It would
there.
be the same without Low Country Patriot there.
Well, she's gonna be there because she. What do you live, Tracy? What, like 9 miles away or something like that? Not very far.
Oh, no problem. We can just Uber her home then. Come on, you'll be there. You'll have
Red
fun.
Ginger, you said
We're gonna
what's
get
the
you drunk.
only day of the year that gives a command? I'm not sure what that question's about.
There's a big election happening in Texas, so he spent. Imagine that he spent Senator Corbin, whatever the hell his name. He spent like $100 million.
John Cornyn.
Yeah, he spent $100 million on his thing against Paxton. Paxton's running against in the primary.
Yeah,
but in the primary, $100 million in the primary. Look where you got that money from.
Muslims.
Right? I would love to see Paxton as
Paxton's a great guy.
Yeah.
They tried. The Bushes tried to destroy him. The Bushes tried to destroy him in Texas. What?
And they're still trying to destroy him. Yeah, there's a lot behind that. Sean, did you read that article I sent you?
Not yet. I'm going to read it.
Read it tonight, and you'll understand who else is trying to destroy Paxton.
Yesterday and today is the end of our month, so it was very hectic for me yesterday. But I will definitely want to read it.
Yeah, send me that article too, Mo.
I will. Yeah. I'll shoot it to you right after this.
Yeah.
Did you guys know there's a blood moon coming up? What is it?
Oh, the blood moon.
At what, 3:33 in the morning or something like that? I know. I'm going to get up. I'm going to look at it.
When? Tonight?
No, I think it's between Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember which one, but it's March 3rd and it's a blood moon, so it'll be all red. And it's supposed to be seen in what was it, George? North America, Europe? Yeah. No, not Europe. North America, Asia,
and
Australia. So we're going to see it, but I like that. And that's going to be the last one until 2029.
Wow.
Yeah, but it said the peak of the color of the red would be at 333.
Wow. It's amazing how they.
You mean are we talking latitude, George? 33.3 degrees north latitude?
No, that's the exact time.
Oh, 333. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but it's the mark of the angels. 333 is always the mark of the angels.
Yeah, and it's pure, isn't it Purim that night too? Which is, so and this is there was some kind of a prophecy about the fourth, that something would happen after the fourth blood moon of the cycle. And so this is the fourth one. And
now they got the planets are going to be aligned, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's one I like. I get into that astronomy kind of stuff.
There you go.
I guess that's an exclusive on our show too.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Are you gonna be outside with the telescope and up there looking up at the stores?
I'd love to, but I'm too busy making damn sandwiches.
You know maybe you ought to get. You know, it's a really neat app for your phone. It's called Skyview. I don't know if anybody has it, but if you ever look up in the air and you wonder what the hell that is, Skyview is really cool. Like I went over to my mother's house, my parents' house a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "What's that light up there? A big star?" And I think it was Mars or something.
I got the star chart too.
It was Jupiter. That's what it was. I think it was, and I was like, "Oh, I'm looking up, and it's really cool."
I use star chart. Star chart.
Yeah. There's another one called Star Walker, I think. They all do kind of the same thing, but they're really neat. Yeah. And you can literally, even from inside, you can go like this and look up, and you'll see exactly what stars you would see.
Face down through the floor and everything. Get the constellation on the other side of the earth.
You can look that way and see what stars are on the other side.
You can look down, you can see right down through China.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that hole.
Yep. It's like digging the hole.
You guys should dig yourself out of the hole you made today.
Yep.
I don't know. I thought today was a good Friday.
Good show.
Today was good. Today was all right.
I'm going to imitate you. You want me to imitate you?
Go ahead, imitate me. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go.
I should do the Italian weatherman. You didn't put that up.
I didn't see it.
I sang you the Italian weatherman.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to put it up. I thought you just said it.
Oh my
because it
God!
was
They got
funny.
enough time now. to do it.
Madonna mia, what the
Some spicy meatballs.
Gabagola.
Some spicy meatballs. I thought you said you're gonna do it. You didn't do it again.
No, I didn't say I was going to do it. I thought it was funny, but I didn't know. We got it. We're going to raid Dr. Mike's.
Red's like this. She's like ready to hit the button to raid. And
I know. I've been.
Don't hit it yet.
Farting around here, and I didn't get the music.
Hang on, before we raid, everybody go and hit.
Don't raid nothing.
Everybody hit the thumbs up before we raid, please. Please.
Don't raid nothing yet.
Bye, everybody.
No rating.
God bless y'all.
Thanks for joining, George. You got to save it till Monday.
Don't.
Oh, hurry up! Come on now.
Yeah,
I'm ready to punch the button.
We get another thumbs down, George.
Yeah.
Oh, we got two thumbs down. Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Wait, now can I hit it?
Yeah, all right, though. I'll show the weatherman on Monday. I'll show the Italian guy on Monday.
How about the Italian weather woman?
Oh yeah, that was hot. No, but nobody looked at the map. I'll tell you that much.
What map?
That's what I said.
He was looking at boobs. That's what he was looking at. Anyways, we'll be back on Monday.
I was looking at legs, no boobs.
Yeah. Well, all right. So this fits for today.
Bye, Patriots.
Hey, speak for yourself, Trix.